Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Moltrap here in Game 2 of the, I guess you might call it the winner's match of sorts. The match between Bisu, who is the winner of Mind versus Bisu. Bisu versus Hyvaa. And this is the Korean Air OSL Season 2, Round of 36, Group F, Game 2, Set 2, Match 2, and a bunch of other descriptors as well, probably. Anyway, yes, I just recorded the first 6 minutes of this game, and then Audacity unexpectedly quit, and I lost it. So unfortunately, I do not know how to manually recover temporary files that are in Audacity when it crashes. So I'm just gonna re-record this. Anyway, so we're gonna have Hyvaa. So I'm sorry if I kind of know what's gonna happen a little bit, but it's okay. I spent a lot of time rambling and trying to figure out what was going on, so this time I'll be able to have a better idea of what's going on, but I'll still put some of the rambling in, of course. Wouldn't want to deprive you of the rambling. Anyway, so Bisu's going to be the red Protoss at 6 o'clock position, and Hyvaa is going to be the yellow Zerg player at the 3 o'clock position. And again, mad props to Bisu, just playing beautifully in game 1 of this match. Again, you know, just doing a really good job of not panicking. You know, Bisu in his prime, that's kind of one of the things that made him truly great, was the fact that no matter what happened, when the crap hit the fan, you know, he just very calmly put on his galoshes and raincoat and just kept about his own business, minded his own business, and went about his own business, I guess you could say. Didn't get phased by things. So when he got triple dropped, and his main nexus got destroyed, and he had 2 lurkers behind his natural and his third, he did not panic. He did not get phased at all. He just kept playing and just calmly and carefully picked apart the attacks on his main, and picked apart the lurkers that were attacking his extra bases, and just kept going, and somehow managed to get his bases back without much damage to his economy. He lost a few probes, and he lost some probes in his main, I believe, and then lost a few probes sending him to an expansion, but for the most part retained everything pretty well. And again, I think that was a better drop than even the beautifully executed drop that Bisu did, the storm drop. But I think because of that storm drop that Bisu did beforehand, Hyvaa just did not quite have enough economy to capitalize, and Bisu was able to macro back up again because he kept his economy pretty much intact during the course of those attacks, and was able to just move out and just and Hyvaa didn't have much else to go on. You know, that was kind of his big attack. Anyway, so we see Hyvaa has gone for an overpool speed build. He's gone for the overpool, and then I think it's overpool, right? Yeah, he's got to have overpool. He's got too many units for. Anyway, I didn't see where his other overlord went. What was I saying? Yes, overpool speed. He's taken his drones off of the gas now. Oh, there's his other overlord. I see. Taking his drones off gas to put them back on minerals. Get some minerals coming in so he can get that expansion up. And Bisu, the cannon's almost in. He puts down a gateway to block there. That was close. If that gateway had not gone down at that moment, those Zerglings would be able to run right through there. And it looks like he's sending out a third drone for a third base somewhere else as well. Well, another drone for a third base somewhere. Anyway, so now at this point he's invested the money into the extractor and the drones. So he's kind of in a position where he should really have to spend the money on the speed upgrade. So he's probably going to get the speed upgrade for the Zerglings. And but he's not making a lot of Zerglings, though. Is he going to be able to kill the scouting probe? No. That is one of the major advantages, actually, of getting the speed upgrade early on, is you can kill that scouting probe, keep all information away from your opponent, and that didn't make a ton of sense. But anyway, you can keep your opponent from seeing what you're doing, and he has gone for that lair, actually, very early, and there's still only 1 drone on gas. He's just put it back on, so he didn't have enough time to mine up enough for the lair. So what I think he did here, this is where I'm mimicking the controversy today. Not controversy, the discussion with myself that I had in the first time I recorded this. I think what he did is he saw that Bisu was well defended, saw that Bisu scouted his overpool speed, and instead of making a bunch of Zerglings and going for the speed, he actually just saved the gas. And I probably could have I would have been able to tell if I'd been paying attention to the counter at the bottom right, actually. So I'm sorry I didn't. That would have been a really smart thing to pay attention to. Anyway, but he's used that gas for a quick lair instead, and so he's actually going to be in really kind of a good spot there. He's going to be able to get his tech out pretty quickly here, because he's got that lair up very quickly, and he's got his spire up very quickly as well. So Bisu has a Stargate here. Overlord has gone in there, and I think that Overlord saw the Stargate. He's going to run that Overlord away, but there's a very large area. You have a very large swath of land in your main base. He's actually turning the Overlord back around. He knows it's not going to escape, so he's going to try and dive back in, and with his last breath, if Overlords do in fact breathe, see if there was a Citadel going down or something. But no, a second Stargate going down, and the core is spinning, so he's going to go for air weapons. So Bisu is going to invest heavily into Corsairs here, and Hyvaa is counting on taking the air, taking control of the air. So no, this is about the point where Audacity quit last time, so let's hope it doesn't quit this time, although it doesn't have anything to do with the point in the video. Anyway, yeah, so Hyvaa's going to be spending a lot of money on taking control of the air, and we may see a battle for the air, because even with 2 Stargates up, if the Zerg is really committed to taking control of the air, they can get out a bunch of Scourge and really try and force the issue and try and take out those Corsairs. He goes in there, he sees the Spire. We haven't seen a den yet, a Hydralisk den. Well, that's interesting. He just used a supply trick? That's kind of weird. Anyway, I guess he was... That's strange. He's at 34 out of 27 supply right now, so he must have just lost an Overlord. Oh, okay, that's what he did. He must have lost an Overlord to a Corsair somewhere along the way. Anyway, so Bisu has the 2 Stargates. He's going to be pumping out, and look at this. He's used a pylon to trap a probe again, and robotics facility as well. So we're going to see, yeah, baby, we're going to see some Corsair Reaver action. Corsair Reaver action, and then I guess. Well, theoretically. I'm not sure, actually. We'll have to see what he does. But I would love to see some Corsair Reaver. This would be a pretty good map for it. Especially if he can take that early control there. A 4th base is going up, though, for Hyvaa right now. So Bisu's got to do something here pretty quick. Otherwise, Hyvaa's going to get too big of an economy, and he's going to run away with the game. So Bisu does have, looks like 3 or 4 Corsairs out now. He's able to pick off those Scourge pretty easily. Scourge running around are going to be able to see the second